Good morning, guys. Today we are going to be swapping out the diff in my NB Miata. The first reason is because it's an open diff, and I want to try convert into a torsion diff so we can, have some fun. The second reason I'm changing my diff is a reason that I'm going to show you once we get this car in the air. So the first thing we're going to do is clear out some space, some of the junk from around the car, so we have a bit of room to work with. And then we're going to start figuring out how to lift this car off the ground, which has always kind of been hard since it's so low to the ground. But I think we got this.
Something in my head has made me scared of what's inside. All day I'm feeling sorry for myself. Can't tell me to stop, I didn't come to you for help. Just to get alone to buy myself some wine and beer.
So I'm thinking for the back we just chuck it on jack stands. And for the front, we're not really going to be working at the front, so we'll just put it on these wooden blocks that I made a while ago. If you don't have jack stands, then use this. It's super sturdy, it's good. Just use it.
And let my troubles disappear. Belle bouteille, viens ici que je te caresse, tu me plais, j'ai un peu de monnaie donc allons à la caisse. Prends ma main, on va se balader, dépêche-toi ça presse. Laisse-moi poser mes lèvres, faut se saouler en express. J'ai un boulet qui me presse, laisse-moi peser mes peines. On peut appeler tes potes, m'aurais-tu pas une ken. Plus de cœur entre mes côtes, comprends-tu petit envers. Tout le rouge que tu contiens, laisse-le couler dans mes veines.
That's the diff, yep. You gotta go a lot lower. Put your face there. Oh no.
Yo, that's a clean cut.
It's clean, isn't it?
That's a clean. And what was grinding?
The PPF frame.
Go where? Oh yeah. Shit is fully down, bro. Shit is bouncing up here.
Welcome back, I guess. The diff is out of the car. I didn't record the rest because got a little bit busy with life, I guess. It's actually been like 2-3 months now since I've removed the diff, and yesterday we got a new diff. Before I show you guys the new diff, let me show you the old diff and show you why I'm changing it. So this is the old diff, and as you guys can see, that is not how it's supposed to be. Obviously this arm is supposed to be over here, and if you see that little notch, that's a natural breaking point built into the arm of the diff, and that's supposed to snap off if you get impacted from the front or the back. Basically it allows the drive shaft to sort of drop down and crush downwards instead of lift up and go into the cabin. So this is the new diff, exact same diff. It is an open diff, and I've sort of changed my mind with the torsion. So basically we're gonna chuck this in for a daily, or at least till I can get my waft done. This guy is gonna get welded up, and then the internals are gonna get welded. Yeah, very soon we're gonna be switching from this new open one. So hopefully that one, get my waft done with this, and then start running a welded diff and have some fun. Today we're gonna be chucking in this open diff, and it's only me, so it is gonna be quite interesting. You can see how that goes. First things first, we're gonna have to get this out and put it onto the new diff. That is supposed to come out, but I accidentally knocked the sleeve up and that like binded to this, so we're gonna try and knock it back down and pry this off. Yeah. This sleeve we don't need because the new diff has it, and it's actually supposed to stay down there flush like that. So the way I'm going to go about this is put this on a jack and then try roll it under. Three hours later, the diff is now in. I'm actually surprised I got it in. It was a lot of work. Took me about 7 tries. In the end, I used a crowbar to pull this back, shove a bunch of wooden blocks in here so it stays back on each side, and then I was able to finally slide in the axles. Yeah, so diff is now in. Everything spins, everything looks nice. Splines are lined up, axles are all the way in. I used this as sort of a hammer to shove in the axles, and it worked pretty well. Thank you, Reddit users. Now it's time to put these on, and then we've got PPF, drive shaft, the subframe brace, and the wheels. And that's it. Let's start with these.
Du champagne sur mes seins.
Last cat. Mood nice and mellow. All air kept by a sun so yellow. Mood smooth like the sun play cello. Sustain a smile for a red stripe fellow. Gotta go booze, been sinkers. 247 sailors don't sell them. Kids in tattered knife, not my jealous, but still nick your lash just like all fellow. Mood nice and mellow. All air kept by a sun so yellow.
Rear control arms are in. Now it's time for the PPF. This one is going to be a little bit tricky, just because it's quite a long piece. Good morning, it is now another day, and last night we were doing the PPF, which I didn't manage to finish because it was sort of just pissing me off, so I called it a day. We're going to finish that today. I learned that the PPF needs to be realigned with the chassis braces once you put it back in. So we're going to figure out how to do that as well. And then exhaust, drive shaft, put the wheels back in, and fill the diff with fluid. And yeah, that should be it, so let's get to it. Not just along for the ride, she's my biggest fan. I skipped ahead quite a bit, quite a lot actually. So PPF is in, the drive shaft is in, and I have the diff just draining out whatever fluid is left in it. It was already drained, but now it's time to fill the fluid up. with diff oil. I left the exhaust out just because it's easier to move around under there. But after we fill in the diff, put the exhaust back in and
bump and grind to a doom song, talking the skunk incest. High Park's nice when the pink skies bring vibes of sex and violence. Outside you'll find the ring form nicely. Me little squad and a painting besides me. Red stripe spliff and a fire in the centre. Love our neighbours, nah man, fuck that. When the sunlight brings life to the pavement, see the guys file out noise complaints. But hey, we just go to another yard today. Sustain a small with a red stripe and blaze. Go High Park to the sky turns magenta. Get dented as we live in the pace and the spice on. Balaclava dons running round on the back.
Diff is now filled up, and we need to put in that chassis brace before. Actually, I don't know if I'm doing the chassis brace first or the exhaust. But I'll get under there and figure it out. You guys can
Kids into a knife, not more jealous, but still nick your lash just like all fellow. Mood nice and mellow, cool like kept by sun so yellow. Mood smooth like the sun play cello. Sustain a smile for a red stripe fellow. Gotta go, booze been sinkers, 247 sailors don't sell them. Kids into a knife, not more jealous, but still nick your lash just like all fellow. Shit's all nice and blessed. Bump and grind to a doom song, talking the skunk incest. High Park's nice when the pink skies bring vibes of sex and violence. Outside you'll find the ring form nicely. Me little squad and a painting besides me. Red stripe spliff and a fire in the centre. Love our neighbours, nah man, fuck that. When the sunlight brings life to the pavement, see the guys file out noise complaints. But hey, we just go to another yard today. Sustain a small with a red stripe and blaze. Go High Park to the sky turns magenta. Get dented as we live in the pace and the spice on. Balaclava dons running round on the back, going loud as they roll through the town, giving fight. We never renting houses, a front yard fires with punks inspired by dub vibes galore. Basking the sight of a white night, sky blue tight jean girl with a bumper to die for. Come to my bonfire night, get nice and we're dancing white till the sunlight arises and see once again moves nice and mellow. Cool leg kept by a sun so yellow.
Engine started, battery was almost dead and barely cranked. But yeah, now we're gonna chuck into first and just let the diff rotate and roll the oil and just see if everything's working fine.
Still my heart, hold my tongue. I feel my time has come. Let me in, unlock the door. I never felt this way before. And the wheels just keep on turning. The drummer begins to drum. I don't know which way I'm going. I don't know which way I've come. Hold my head inside your hands. I need someone who understands. I need someone who hears. For you I've waited all these years. For you I'd wait till kingdom come, until my day is done, and say you'll come and set me free. Just say you'll wait for me.
As as you can see, car's on the ground now, and I took it out for a drive, and the drive didn't go so well. We towed the car back with my mate's Miata, a Miata towing a Miata. So we got a strap to my strut brace going down to another Miata!
Okay, you guys are gonna take. Hey, तुम नहीं करो. तुम stress करता है. You're stressing more than us. You know what you do it? It's a car coming on the bridge and we don't take the turn.
So it's strap, the strap snap, but we made it like barely into the driveway. The Miata has a fuel problem. It's been sitting for like 3 or 4 months now, and it's got just over half a tank of gas of bad water contaminated fuel. And today we're gonna clean out the system. I have no idea how to do it. I've also haven't had time to watch any videos on how to do it. So I think the first thing we're gonna do is siphon out the gas from the car, and then yeah, work from there. There's a lizard in my garage. Okay, let's get to it. So I have this hose here. It's you can see through it, but it is green. And we're just gonna cut this to length and then try siphon out fuel. I'm not too sure what length we need, so I'm gonna cut about this much. And I guess this just goes in. Oh, we need a bucket. Even better, I have a jerry can. Sorry, sucking out of this to get the fuel to start siphoning, but apparently if I just block the end with my thumb, then it works. So this goes all the way in. This feels so wrong to do. I think that's the end of the tank. And this has to be below the tank. Let me start siphoning it. And nothing happened. I think I'm gonna have to suck into it. Is there a way for me to suck this out without using my mouth? That shit ain't working, dog. I feel like my fuel tank has like a siphon failsafe or something. So I was wrong. There's no anti-siphoning thing. I just have to like rotate it to get it in. We're siphoning the fuel. We have that much fuel to get rid of. This is gonna take a while. So here's what we're doing. I siphoned the fuel into this tank initially, and then the siphoning stopped because as the fuel level came up, the hose had to go higher. And if the hose is higher than the fuel tank, then it doesn't siphon because it uses gravity. So I have a smaller tank that I'm siphoning the fuel into and then pouring it into this big one. This jerry can does fill up quite fast, so I have to keep an eye on it. And to get it to stop, I just lift everything above the fuel tank and it stops. It's pretty cool, it's pretty neat. Can get a bit messy sometimes. I am sort of covered in fuel. Now that the fresh fuel is in, car runs great. Diff is in, car's smooth, it's back on the ground, it's back on the road, and sometimes here, so I'm having a lot of fun with the top down. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video.